Everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this Thursday afternoon. I'm Kyle Bosch. New for you at noon, a northwestern Minnesota drug investigation has led to the arrest of 5 people in Fosston, including 2 sisters. The group has been arrested in connection with charges related to the sale of meth. In jail and awaiting court appearances are sisters Jessica and Julia Holm, both of Fosston, James Hansen and Cody Larson, also of Fosston, and Michelle Maruska of Bemidji. Authorities say the group was allegedly selling meth around the region. We'll have much more on this story coming up tonight on Valley News Live at 5. A man wanted in connection with a stabbing outside a Fargo hotel is now in custody. Fargo police arrested 23-year-old Peter Palmer earlier this morning. They had been looking for him since about 9 last night. Officers responded to reports of a fight in the 1400 block of 35th Street South last night. That's in the parking lot of the Econo Lodge. That's when they found the victim with stab wounds. He was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Police say Palmer and the victim do know each other. The results of a new UND nickname survey are in, but they will not be released until this afternoon. UND student president Matt Kopp tells Valley News Live that he sent an email survey to the entire student population asking just one question. Should North Dakota, in other words, no nickname, be put back on the potential nickname list? Kopp says he'll present the results of the survey to UND's administration before making it public this afternoon. Earlier, UND President Robert Kelly said he would consider restoring North Dakota to the list of potential remaining nicknames, which are Fighting Hawks, Nodaks, North Stars, Rough Riders, and Sundogs. A water main break is causing some problems in Cooperstown, North Dakota this morning. It happened around 10 a.m. and the mayor there is asking people to conserve water until the break can be fixed. No word yet on when those repairs will be complete. Well, the clouds have been hanging around Fargo-Moorhead. No rain here, but we did have some storms in other parts of the valley, not just this morning, but also last night. Let's check in with meteorologist Robert Hahn, who is recapping some of those severe weather reports. Quite a string of them, Robert.
Yeah, it was kind of a crazy time of it over in Minnesota yesterday. Numerous severe weather reports. We saw quarter-sized hail, golf ball-sized hail, baseball-sized hail, and even a couple of reports of softball-sized hail up into the Roseau area. Numerous reports of severe weather. Fortunately, today, a much quieter day, and we do have some clouds out there, and that's holding temperatures down in some areas, but it's not holding the temperature down much at all in Grand Forks. 90 already up in the Grand Forks area, 84 in Jamestown, it's 82 here in Fargo. Satellite, there are the clouds, but you're starting to see some breaks in those clouds. Grand Forks, you're seeing quite a bit of sunshine. You'll see a few clouds as we head through this afternoon. Here in Fargo, we've been cloudy for much of the morning, but that clearing line making its way through Barnes County. We'll see some sunshine as we head through this afternoon, and that's going to heat us on up. A few showers, a few sprinkles out there to deal with, and some of those may move through Fargo over the next hour or so. But again, should see more sunshine later on this afternoon, and late this afternoon, this evening, a chance for an isolated shower or a thunderstorm. The best chance for that down south. If we stay stocked in the clouds, we're not going to make it to 95, but I think we're going to get close to that as we'll see some sunshine. Tomorrow, hot, 97. And that's not even the hottest day we have on that 7-day forecast. We'll show you the hottest day as well as a cool down coming up in just a few minutes.
This certainly feels like August, that's for sure. All right, Robert, thank you. A man escaped serious injury after rolling his vehicle in Becker County early this morning. 21-year-old Juan Morales was traveling west on Highway 10 near Detroit Lakes when he swerved to avoid a deer, then overcorrected. His vehicle flipped multiple times before coming to a stop in the oncoming lane. Morales was hurt, but troopers say his injuries are not life-threatening. A man is in jail after an apparent burglary at CVS Pharmacy in Grand Forks early today. When police arrived to check out an alarm, they found damage to the building and a man in the area acting suspiciously. He did try to run from officers, but they were able to arrest him. 23-year-old Thomas Brook of Grand Forks is being held on burglary charges, among others. Police are asking people in that area around the CVS to check their belongings because Brook may have been involved with other criminal activity. 3 people hurt last night when a ceiling collapsed at an historic concert venue in the Twin Cities. Check out some cell phone video of what happened. The accident was at the legendary First Avenue nightclub during a concert. According to the Minneapolis Fire Department, a 30 by 30-foot section of the ceiling gave way right around 10 o'clock. That collapse caused a water pipe to break. Now, all 3 people who were hurt suffered non-life-threatening injuries. The cause of the ceiling collapse is still under investigation. A brother and sister are being treated for serious injuries after a tram along the St. Croix River in western Wisconsin malfunctioned. The 9-year-old girl and her 21-year-old brother fell 15 feet yesterday afternoon. Now, the private property tram is used to take people from the top of a bluff down to the river. Rescuers had to use boats to reach the man and the girl, who were then airlifted to Regions Hospital in the Twin Cities. A Minneapolis man has been charged with leaving an explosive at a busy building on the University of Minnesota campus. 35-year-old Jason Johnson was charged yesterday with making terroristic threats and planting an explosive with intent to damage property or injure. An employee discovered a suspicious bag at Kaufman Student Union late Sunday that smelled of gasoline. The Minneapolis Bomb Squad says it contained bundled smoke flares, towels soaked in accelerant, and a lighter. Police had to shut down the area all day on Monday as they spent time searching the building for additional packages because surveillance video had showed Johnson with a second bag. A large gathering is expected today at the funeral of an Army veteran from the Valley who committed suicide. Brady Oberg grew up in Ulen, Minnesota, and served in the 10th Mountain Division in Afghanistan. During his 4 years, he saw some of the worst of the war, including the shoot-down of a Chinook helicopter that killed all 38 on board. A friend says Oberg returned from the war troubled. He took his life on August 6th. Friends are remembering him as a guy with a big heart who was joyful and made everybody happy. His funeral service started at 11 this morning in Glendon. Well, you've still got just about 2 weeks to enter your design for Fargo's flag contest. A 19-year-old got the idea going, and now it's being coordinated by the Arts Partnership. The group says they're pleased so far with the number of people getting involved, and about 50 designs have been posted on their website, so you can vote on your favorite. The deadline to submit your idea still available, got until August 23rd, and the deadline to vote goes until September 23rd. The person whose flag design ends up being picked will win $250.